Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Glacial Geek Battle Report. I am Phil, the Glacial Geek, coming to you here from Tier 1 Cards and Games in Anchorage, Alaska, where we'll be fighting an 1850 Maelstrom of War mission, Cleanse and Control, between my Dark Angels and Ted's Knights and Iron Hands. So the story that's going on here is after the Dark Angels were repulsed when they went to go find out what happened to the Knights that never returned back to Mars after the missions with the Iron Hands, the Dark Angels decided that the only way they were going to get any answers was if they could knock out some of those Knights and before they moved in some forces to start asking some questions. So they sent in the heavy weapons, as many heavy weapons as they could get their hands on. So and they just dropped into the city here, and they're going to be looking to take out a few and maybe get some answers. So that's the story that we've got going on here. Before we go any further, let's go over the two armies and the psychic powers that will be battling it out today. So for the Dark Angels, I'll be running a combined arms detachment. Leading off the detachment, we have a level 2 librarian with the Shroud of Heroes. We have a 5-man scout squad with bolt pistols and close combat weapons. We have a 5-man tactical squad with a melta-gun. We have a mortis pattern dreadnought with 2 twin-link glass cannons. We have another mortis pattern dreadnought with 2 twin-link glass cannons. We have a 5-man command squad with 5 melta-guns and a drop pod. We have a 2-man attack bike squadron with multi-melta upgrades. We have another 2-man attack bike squadron with multi-melta upgrades. We have a Rhino as a fast attack option. We have a 5-man Devastator squad with 4 las cannons. We have a 10-man Devastator squad with 4 grav cannons and a Rhino as a dedicated transport. And last but not least, we have a 3-tank Predator squadron with twin-link las cannons and las cannon sponsons. So for the Iron Hands and Knights, we will have a combined arms detachment and a baronial court. Leading off the Iron Hands combined arms detachment, we have a Tech Marine. We have a 5-man scout squad with camo cloaks and sniper rifles. We have a 6-man tactical squad with a heavy bolter and a drop pod as a dedicated transport with a Death Storm missile launcher. We have a 6-man tactical squad with a melta-gun, a veteran sergeant with a thunder hammer and a combi melta, and a drop pod as a dedicated transport. We have a 6-man stern guard squad. One of them has a power sword and a plasma pistol, and they will be arriving with a drop pod. Then for the baronial court, we have a Knight Warden with the battle cannon and chain sword. Then we have a Knight Warden with a Thunderstrike gauntlet and Avenger Gatling cannon. And last but not least, we have a Knight Atropos. Alright, psychic powers for the Dark Angels here. He rolled on Technomancy, so he gets Subvert Machine. He rolled and got Fury of Mars and Machine Flints. Alright, so those are the two armies that are going to be fighting. Going over deployment here, I've got one of the 2-man attack bike squads over here on this side. We've got a combat squad from the Devastator squad inside of that Rhino, so there are 2 grav cannons and the sergeant in there. We've got a mortis pattern dreadnought. We've got the tanks over here. We've got the Devastator squad with the las cannons and the librarian bro over here. We've got attack bikes. The other half of the Devastator squad with the grav cannons. Other mortis pattern dreadnought and the tactical squad with the melta-gun. And then we've got all the way over here the scout squad that infiltrated back here. So they're going to hopefully run in there before they get shot up. Then on to the Iron Hands and the Knights. We've got the baronial court in a row here. So we've got the Paladin, we've got the Atropos, and we got the Warden. And then we've got his Tech Marine is right there with them. And then he's got his scout squad. Everyone else is in their drop pods ready to jump in. Basically, the way this match started up was after our last battle that you can watch on there. The spoiler alert for those who are going to see it in a bit. Basically, after Ted whooped my butt, he came to me and he was like, "You can make a list that can take out my Knights." So I was like, all right, I will take every bit of las cannon and melta that my army can fit into a CAD, and I will put that on the field and we'll see how it goes. So that's what we've got going on here. Before we go any further, as of right now, the Dark Angels are going to be going first. So let's see if the Iron Hands and the Knights can seize the initiative on the oh, they do! This is going to be awful. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll come back to you with the cards drawn by the Knights and Iron Hands for turn 1. Oh boy. All right, he drew secure objective 2, objective 5, and objective 4. So we'll, I think they're doable, so we'll see what happens here on turn 1. We'll come back to you after movement phase on turn 1. All right, movement phase here for the Knights and Iron Hands. These two guys ran up this way. He ran into the ruins there to capture that objective. He's going back there to get that objective and probably destroy those guys over there. These guys, 2 of them, managed to conga line themselves down there so they could get that objective. So, yeah, that's movement phase here. Oh, also these guys came in. Forgot about those guys. Forgot about Dre. So these guys dropped in. That's the Stern Guard squad right there. And this is the tactical squad with the Meltagun dropping in there. So, pretty brutal. Brutal stuff here on first turn. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 1. All right, so this squad here is going to fire onto the bike there. They're going to Jink. So the first 3 that didn't move rolled, so 2 hit. And then we've got the 2 that are snap firing. Nope, they miss. All right, so the 2 that hit. 1 is an AP2 wound, and the other is a wound. So I'm actually going to take the Jink save because it's night fighting, it becomes a 3-up rerollable. So here we go, 2 3-up rerollables. All right, made 1 so far, rerollable. Oh, so he takes a wound. Okay. All right, this dude right here is going to fire into these guys with his battle cannon. All right, they're crying. First shot. What's his?
Ballistic skill is 4.
Ballistic skill 4. So I'm moving back 1. So that's going to hit 4 guys. Cool. Second shot.
Same place.
Same place. Direct hit. So that's going to hit another 4 guys. So we got 8 shots coming in over here onto these guys. Strength. What's the strength of the weapon again?
Strength 8, AP3.
Strength 8, AP3. All right. So here we go. Okay, so that's all, but that's 7 wounds. I'm just going to use your dice since they're right here. 7 wounds. They're going to go to ground. So I'll give them a 6+, plus night fight becomes a 5+. All right, 5+. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 dead.
Whoa.
Wow, so they made 3 saves. They're not all dead. Yay! Boom. Okay. All right, now he's going to fire his 2 heavy stubbers into this guy. Hitting on 3s. Hitting on, what's the strength of it?
4.
Strength 4, so 1 wound. All right, he's going to take his armor save because it's 4+. Nope, he's dead. All right, so that's first blood. All right, the Atropos is going to drop his, what is it, Collapsing D Super Collider? Something like that.
Graviton Singularity.
Graviton Singularity Cannon. Right over here onto the front, like right up in the front there.
Yeah,
and
so
that guy.
First off, I'm going to roll a d6 and see
he has to roll a d6.
So it's fine.
All right, so it doesn't become a freaking large blast vortex. It's just a regular shot, which goes back 5 inches.
Actually, it goes back 4 because he's the boss, so he gets a.
Oh, he gets +1. So it's still probably gonna hit him. Yeah, it still hits him.
Angle look good?
Yeah. Okay. So it's a hit onto the vehicle there. What's the
Strength 8 Armor Bane.
Strength 8 Armor Bane. So is it Ordnance or Barrage?
No, just Armor Bane.
Okay, so then you were going on 13, so you're looking for 5 to glance. Well, roll both. You roll both, yeah, in the highest. All right, so it's a miss, or it doesn't hit. So cool. That's gonna be a crazy cannon in the future. Oh man, all right, this squad here is going to fire into the tank over here. So we'll go with the Meltagun first. Hitting on a 3. That's a hit. Melta. That's oh no, that's not enough to glance. All right, because the side of his arm is 13. And the Combi Melta hitting on a 3. That's a hit, and that is a pen. +2 blows up. Oh, how far does it blow up? Just rolls it. 6 inches. Oh snap. Okay, we'll come back to you with the results of this. All right, so it's gone. Killed a dude in that squad and killed 2 guys in the Stern Guard squad. Kind of brutal. So yeah, so that's how that goes. All right, so moving on. All right, the Avenger Mega Cannon from that guy is going to fire into the tanks. So he's got 6 up. No, not 6. 12 shots coming in here, hitting on 3s. Alrighty. Okay, and then strength, what is it?
Strength 6 rending.
Strength 6 rending, so 5s to glance, 6s will be auto pens. 5s, alright, so we got 3 glances and a pen. So probably take the, oh, I got cover saves because it's night fight. Forgot about that. Alright, so we've got 3 for the glances. Nope, those all go through, so it'll be a wreck. And then we'll try the pen. It's cocked. Oh, it saved! Alright, so that's a wreck, but that guy lives. And now he's going to fire his heavy stubber into the attack squad over there. Hitting on 3s, 3 hits, strength 4, so looking for 4s, 2 wounds, 2 3-ups. Both made them. Alright, the Stern Guard squad here is going to fire into my Devastator squad there. They're going to use their 2+, the 2+ poison shots that they're going to fire on here because of their Stern Guard being cool.
So I'll start with the bolters,
so
and then I'll do the plasma.
Do the bolters first. Hitting on 3s. Alright, 4 hits. Wounding on 2s. Oh, 2 wounds. 2 3+ saves. 1 guy dead. And now the plasma pistol. That's a hit. Wounding on a 2. It's a wound. They're in ruins and it's night fight. They also have night fight. They also have stealth ruins because of my warlord trait. So it's a 3+ cover save. They're good. Stormbolter is going to fire into the dev squad over here. Hitting on 3s. Nope. Now the Stormbolter from here is going to fire into them. Hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Wounded on a 4. Nope. Alright, that's actually going to be the end of the knight's turn here on turn 1. And they got all 3 objectives. Brutal, brutal, brutal. Alright, so we'll come back to you with the cards drawn by Dark Angels on turn 1. Alright, so I drew skill objective 6, Supremacy, and Blood and Guts. It's going to be tough to get them. I think I should be able to get 6, but this should be tough. Alright, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for Dark Angels on turn 1. Alright, movement phase here for Dark Angels on turn 1. They stood still. These guys shot up 12. He moved up. He pivoted. These guys moved up. Those guys moved up. They moved up. They stood still. They stood still. In came the command squad and dropped over here, looking on over here. And that's it for movement phase here for the Dark Angels on turn 1. So moving into the psychic phase, I rolled a 6, leaving me with 8 dice. My opponent was 6 dice. The first thing we're going to try to do is I'm going to try to cast Machine Flints onto his drop pod right there. So it's a Warp Charge 2. Alright. It goes off with 2. Do you want to try to deny that?
This is the...
this is the one that's going to D3 hull points, and then I get the tax on it.
Yeah, dude.
Alright, so here comes the 6 dice. He does not. He only gets 1. Alright, so we'll figure that one out. We'll come back to you. Actually, we'll just do it now. So because of the new rules with Witchfire, it doesn't have to hit because it's no longer has a profile. But, so it's just going to reduce, it's going to lose instantly use D3 hull points. 3 hull points. Oh, it's ruined. Okay, that's a wreck. That's crazy. And now I can now give out those D3. Okay, D6. All right, we'll come back to you with that. All right, so we just removed it because it's a wreck. But then I used all of them on them, and they lost 1 guy in the ensuing attacks. Not bad. So now I've got 3 dice, and I'm going to cast... let me see what I can do with that. All right, so now he's going to cast Fury of Mars onto his other drop pod over there. So it needs... I've got 3 dice left. It's Warp Charge 1. So it goes off. He's got no dice to deny it. So now I need to hit it on a 3. I hit. Haywire result. So it just takes a glancing hit. All right, not bad. Okay, cool. So we'll come back to you. Oh, he gets a night fight save on that one.
Okay. So I don't get a night fight sitting against the other one?
No. So he's good on the night fight save, so he doesn't take it. All right, pretty cool. All right, so starting out the shooting phase here, my command squad here is going to fire into his Atropos. He actually, at the beginning of the shooting phase, declared front facing on these 2 guys because I've got a lot of stuff over here. And he put rear facing on him with the shield. So we're going to start over here with these guys shooting into the Atropos. 3 of the guys are in Melter range, and 2 of the guys aren't. So the black ones aren't in Melter range. All right, so let's roll. Hitting on 3s. Oh, what? Who does that? Oh, looking for a 4 at a glance. It's a pen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 8. Strength 8, rear armor 12. So, yeah, you get 6 up save. No, I saw it. I saw it in there. It wanted it. So now let's see what happens here on the results. +2 because of Melta being AP1. All right, so nothing there. Because if it exploded, I would get some extra hull points, but not. So he's down 1 hull point because Melta guys apparently suck. All right, dude bro here is going to fire into the Atropos.
Definitely outside.
So he's got the front armor because of the way he's facing there. So 2 last cannon shots, hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, 2 hits. Front armor's 13, so looking for 4 to glance. All right, I got 1 pen. He's got a 3+ shield save on this, and he's got it. Boom. All right, Tank Bro is going to fire into the Atropos. The black's going to be the twin link shot, hitting on 3s. Okay, 2 hits, glancing on 4s. Nothing. Okie dokie. All right, this bro is going to fire into the Atropos. He's got side armor from that side because of the way he's shifted.
Cover save from this guy, but
Yeah, you'll get it in front of my guys too. So you'll get a 4 up, and because 5 up intervening +1 for night fight. So here we go, hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, 2 hits. Side armor's 12, so looking for 3s to glance. All right, so I got 1 pen. 5 up, there he goes. You got the cover save. Boom. All right, these dude bros are going to fire into him. So they're in Melta range, so they're going to be hitting on 3s. 2 hits. We'll do blacks will be 1, greens will be the other. Looking for 5s to glance. So that's 2 pens. Do you want to make 2 3 up invul saves over there?
that was on this guy.
Onto the Atropos guy. 3 up.
How many? 2?
2. All right, 1 goes through.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I get a 1, I can reroll it.
Oh, yep. So 1 goes through. So he's going to be taking 1 hull point, and then let's see what happens. +2 to the result because it's Melta. 5. So weapon destroyed, but they ignore everything except for explodes. So cool. All right, moving on. All right. So now these last bros are going to fire into the Atropos. So hitting on 3s. All right, so I got 3 hits. It turns out that actually the strength of the weapons against them are reduced by 1. So now I'm looking for 5s to glance because it's as though they're only strength 8 onto his 13. So 5s to glance. I got 1 pen. Do you want to roll your 3+ invul save? Oh, no. Rerollable because it's a 1. Oh, no. All right, so +1 to the result. No, nothing. All right, so he takes another hull point. All right, so now the grab bros are jumping out of here, firing onto them. So hitting on 3s and 2s, blacks as Signum. Alrighty. All right, wounding on 3s, rerolling because of grab amps. Don't need to, so that's dirty number 9. 9 6+ saves. Coming at you right here. Nope, they are dead. All right, grab bros from there are going to jump up and fire onto the tac squad there. So 10 shots, hitting on 3s. Alrighty. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling. Re-rolling because of grab amps. All right, so we've got 8.
So we got some cover saves?
Yeah, you do have some cover saves. The front guy there is going to be the first one's going to be 6 up. And yeah, the front one there is a 6 up, so we'll roll 1 at a time until he's dead. Okay, and then he gets, doesn't he have iron hands? So he gets a 6+ feel no pain.
Oh,
Reroll it. Nope, so he's dead. So that's 1 down. All right, and now the next guys are going to take 6, so that's going to be 5 up saves because it's 6 up, and then it becomes a 5 up because of night fight.
And for 6 up, he's dead.
Yep, so he's dead. So that's 2. And then the next one are those guys who are, yeah, let's give him, we're going to give him a 5 up, yeah. Nope, and the 6 up, nope. All right, so that's 3. All right, 5 up again, next guy.
Oh.
Yep, he's good. Next. He's good. Next. Nope. Oh, he is good. Next. He's good. Next. Boom, he's good.
Wow.
Wow, talk about tanking it over there. Good job, bro.
This is gonna be the
All right, Storm Bolter is going to fire into them and just take him out. Hitting on 3s. Nope. Wounded on 4. Nope. All right, so Melter inside of that squad there is going to fire into him. Not in range, Melter range, so it's just going to be an 8. Hitting on 3. Nope, he misses. And I think that might be it. Oh no, I got some more shooting. All right, Dude Bros here are going to fire into his scouts. So I've got the greens are going to be the multi-meltas, blacks are going to be the bolters. They're twin linked. Hitting on 6s. All right, twin linked. That is cocked. Nope, nothing. So that's it for shooting. No one's going to charge, so we'll come back to you with the cards that I got. They passed their leadership test. All right, so I got secure objective 6, and I got rid of blood and guts because I don't want to get in close combat with him because he'll just stomp all over me. So we'll come back to you after movement. We'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Knights and Iron Hands on turn 2. All right, so he drew secure objective 6, 1, and overwhelming firepower. So I think I'm about to get overwhelming firepowered. All right, so we'll come back to you after movement phase for Knights and Iron Hands on turn 2. All right, movement phase. This guy shuffled up his Iron Priest. His Tech Marine dropped down there. This guy shot over this way. This guy is moving back over this way, looking on my command bros. These guys jumped around over that way, and these guys stood still. So that's it for movement phase here on the for the Knights Iron Hands affiliation. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, these guys here are going to fire onto my bikes here. They're not going to jink. Hitting on 3s. Alrighty, all hits. Oh god. Oh no. Oh, I should have jinked. All right, let me try to save that one last save there on a 3+. All right, he's good. Oh, brutal. All right, over here, Melter Bro is going to shoot into my Rhino over there. So hitting on a 3. Oh. And now crack grenade from the other guy. That'll be a hit. 6 onto 11. Nope, that's not. All right, Storm Bolter from the drop pod is going to fire into my Dev Bros. Hitting on 3s. Nope. All right, this bro is going to fire his battle cannon into those guys. I imagine centering it on that middle guy over there. Yeah, the guy in the back there. Cool. Direct hit, so that's 5 hits. And the second shot, scattering off quite a bit.
So that's going to be back.
That's going to be yep. Yeah, that's going to be off. All right, so still 5 hits. Strength 8, so wounded on 2s. Wounded on 2s. All right, so 4 AP, what is it? AP3. So, and they are no longer, because it's not night fighting, and they are not actually in the ruins there. So 4 guys are dead. All right, great. Now the heavy stubbers are coming into him. Hitting on 3s. Oh, shooting. Strength 5, so wounded on 3s. Oh, strength 4. So wounded on 4s, so 3 wounds. 3 ups. And he's dead. Okay, so there goes that squad. All right, this bro is going to fire his Gatling cannon into my Tac Marine bros there. So hitting on 3s. Oh, dang, yeah. This is going to be painful. All right, strength 6, right?
Yep.
So wounded on 2s. Okay, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 3 up cover save because they've got stealth ruins based on my warlord trait. So 3 ups. Oh yeah, that's how you do it. You only take 1.
What's that?
Shoot the stubber into them. So he's going to shoot the stubber into those into those guys there. So he's got 2 hits. And wounding on 4s, got 1 wound. 3 up. No, 1 more guy dead. All right, this bro here is going to roll for the singularity to be shooting on here. So he rolls first. 2, so it's a regular shot. So now he's going to put the large blast, I imagine, like right on top of it. So
right on the guy.
Yeah, right in the middle there. Direct hit. So it's strength 8, looking for a 3 to glance. All right, that's a pen. I think I've got a cover save coming through there, right? maybe?
Not really. I see
No?
pretty much all of you.
All is not even 25%?
I don't.
Covered? No.
So.
All right. So he doesn't get a cover save. So he will be down a hull point and snap shooting next turn. All right. And now he's going to use his beam weapon onto these guys. They are going to jink. So the first one here is going to. Oh, that's just one shot, right?
Just one hit.
Yeah, one shot. So here goes hitting on a 3. So that's a hit. I want to roll on the D because it's a modified D. It's a 3. So it's going to be 3 wounds unless I can jink out of it. 4+ rerollable jink save. Oh no. Nope. He did. Okay. All right, so that's it for shooting phase. Everyone passed their leadership test. And now we're going to go into the assault phase. All right, this bro here is going to charge into the squad down there. So Melta Bro is the only one who can do anything. He's going to be the hero that I need on a 5 or 6 because of Grim Resolve. Yeah! All right. Let's see if he can do anything. Front armor's 13, right? All right, so front armor's 13, so looking for a 5 to glance. That's a pen.
All right, so I got 3 up.
3 up, and he makes it. Is that shooting? Is that shield always, or is it only in the?
It's always on.
It's always on. All right, so he made that shield save. All right, so let's see if he can make the charge. Yeah, 9 inches. He will be in. All right. All right, this guy here is going to charge into my biker bro there. The only thing that can do anything is going to be the multi-melta on a 5 or 6. Nope, he misses. So let's see the charge distance.
Looking for an 8.
Ooh, that will get him in. Brutal. Alrighty. All right, so yep, that's going on. All right, these guys over here are going to charge into the Rhino. So my grab guys on top are going to jump up and fire Overwatch, hitting on 5s and 6s. Oop, one fell off. Okay, so I've got 4 shots, wounding on 3s. Okay, yeah, so they're dead.
Alright, I got 3 pains.
3 pains?
Dead.
Oh, wait, yeah, they're dead. Okay. All right, so they are dead. All right, we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, we're gonna start with the attributes. My guy can't do anything, so we'll do his attacks first.
Hammer Wrath.
Oh, Hammer of Wrath first. Strength, what is it?
Strength 8 or
All right, we're gonna find out with the strength here. All right, so strength 10, Hammer of Wrath there. So 3+ armor save, or he is just obliterated. Oh, he made it. All right.
4 on profile, 1 for charge.
All right, so here comes to his attacks. He's got 4 on profile plus 1 for the charge, hitting on 3s. Oh, brutal. So wounding on 2s. Wounding on D. All right. So yeah, he's dead because I think it's like AP2, right? So yeah. All right, now this guy's going to attack with his Hammer of Wrath. Nope, no wound. All right, and then he's got how many attacks?
3, 1 for charging.
3 base plus 1 for the charge, because my guys can't do anything against him. Oh, hitting on a 3 or hitting on 4, right?
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s. So that's 2 hits. Strength D. So that's 2 guys that are just dead. All right.
Do you want to look out, sir?
No. All right, cool. All right,
stomps.
and I can't do anything, so now he's going to have his stomps. We'll come back to you with that. All right, going to the stomps, we've got the D3 stomps. 3 stomps. Oh, God. This is going to be brutal. So the first one will hit him, so on the stomp table, nothing. All right. And then you can move it up to 3 inches from there. Oh, we'll come back to it. All right, the second one's going to go onto both of them there, so we'll go for the first one onto the dude bro. All right, and then which is?
So it's strength 6 AP4.
Strength 6 AP4. So that's a wound. AP4, so 3+ armor save. He's good. And then on to him. Strength 6 AP4.
Okay, this one is for the vehicle.
Vehicle.
It's a unit being a stomp that is at least partially suffers a penetrating hit. Just a penetrating
Just a
hit.
penetrating hit?
Yeah.
Okay. So he's just down a hull point.
And whatever 4 result is on a penetrating hit.
4 is snap fires.
Okay.
All right. And then you're going to walk the other one. Right. Okay. And then he's going to walk the other one over there. So it hits on the front there. It's a 2. So it's a penetrating hit. Cool.
Result is 3.
3. Cool. All right, so that's the result there. I actually did their weapons are useless and just decided to fail that, so he dropped back over that way. So he lives to fight another day. All right, so we'll come back to you with
I got one thing to do,
cards.
which is the Blessed Simulacrum.
What is that?
It's on a 6, I get a whole point back.
Oh, he gets a whole point back of a blessed. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. All right, so we got Blessed Simulacrum. So we'll come back to you with the cards that he got. All right, he got Overwhelming Firepower, but he didn't kill 3 or more, so he's got 1 point for that. And he got rid of Secure Objective 6 because it wasn't going to happen. So, all right, so we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for Dark Angels on turn 2. All right, movement phase for Dark Angels. He shuffled around. He shot up. He pivoted. He, well, he was actually meant to pivot like that. He moved up. He separated from the dude bros there and moved up this way. That guy moved back. He moved up. He moved over here to jump onto Objective 3, passes Dangerous Terrain Test. And that's it for movement phase here for Dark Angels. He's been killing a lot of stuff off the board here, so... So now we're going to move on to the Psychic phase. I rolled a 5, leaving me with 7 dice, my opponent with 5 dice. And first thing we're going to do is we're going to cast Machine Flints onto this guy over here. So I'm going to roll 5 dice for that, needing 2 successes. It goes off with 3, and I'm Peralzine. Do you want to try to deny it? The other thing I'm going to do is going to be that beam weapon onto it.
Yeah.
I'm going to try to deny it. Nope, it goes off. So what's the result of the 2? So he's going to be taking a wound and forgetting something. All right, and he forgot Subvert Machine, so no more taking over of his weapons. But the D3 onto the drop pod there, 3. So it is a wreck again. We'll come back to you with the results of the further blowy uppy stuff. There was nothing that could hurt around there, so it's just gone, but I'll take that. That's pretty cool. All right, that's actually it for the Psychic phase because no one else is in range of anything. So now we'll get back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 2. All right, the beginning of the shooting phase here, he chose the left side for his shield, front for his shield, and front for his shield. So we're going to start out here with my Multi-Melted Bro over here. He's going to be hitting on a 3. Nope, miss. Now Lasbro is going to fire into him. Hitting on a 3. Twin linked. Okay. Side armor is 12, so glancing on a... Oh no, -1 strength, so glancing on a 4. Nope, nothing. Now he's going to fire into the side armor over here. So hitting on 3s, black's going to be twin linked. Okay, all hits. Glancing on a 4 because of the -1 strength. All right, so I got 1 pen, 3 plus invul. Oh no! Reroll the 1. Oh, reroll the 1. Womp womp. All right, now these last bros are going to fire into him.
It doesn't change the strength, so.
Yeah, but he's at armor 13 in front. So these guys are going to fire into him. They're going onto the front there. So he's not going to get his shield, but he still has the -1 to the strength. So it's going to be strength 8, front armor 13, right? He does have the -1 strength.
No, it's just for the shield.
Hold on a second. All right, people, I misheard what was going on. It's actually only on the armor facing, on the shield facing. So they've got the full strength 9 onto the 13, and he doesn't have his shield on that side. So let's see what happens. Hitting on 3s. Don't bugger this up. Or just bugger it up, you buggers. So strength 9, front armor 13, looking for a 4 to glance. Hey, at least I got a pen. +1 to this result. Hey, it blows up. So additional D3, hull points. If I roll a 3, he's dead. If I roll a 3, he's dead. Okay. Breathe, breathe, Phil. Breathe, breathe. No, 2 more. So he takes 3 hull points. Still pretty awesome, but he's still alive. All right, little bro there is going to shoot into him. Little David versus Goliath over here. He's got the front armor there, so let's see what happens. Hits on a 3. Oh, you jerkus. You jerkus. All right, now Lasbro is going to fire into him. He's going to snap fire because the result of the penetrating hit from the stomp attack. So hitting on 6s. Oh, I got 1. Twin linked. All right, still only 1. All right, what is that, front or side armor on that?
Front.
Front armor. So looking for a 4 to glance. Come on, you can do it. Yay, it's a glance. All right, I got a Warlord. Woo! All right, so he died. So now he's going to catastrophically explode.
So
let's see where it scatters to.
Coming from here.
Coming from the middle there.
Oh.
Direct hit, so it's going to be right over on top of him. And the result's going to be a 5 plus 2 because it's he has plus 2 to the damage stock demonstrated. Yeah, no, that's not how that works. So that's a titanic explosion. So we will figure out who gets hit with what, because that's going to be going right over on top of him there. So it looks like your dude bro there is going to get hit by the second one, right?
Nobody else.
Strength 10. Nobody else.
You're out of it.
All right, I'm out of it. Woo! All right, so his other dude bro is going to get hit with a Strength 10 AP 3 shot. So from that side is
It's the side.
the side. So it's going to be at a 2 to glance. So it's a pen. But the result doesn't make a difference because it can't explode since it's AP3. But yeah, that's brutal. Brutal. All right. So, woo! All right, dude bros inside there are going to jump up and snap fire onto his Tech Marine over there. So hitting on 6s. Nope. And then the Stormbolter on top there is going to fire. Hitting on 6s. Nope. And then this one, does it have range of line of fire? Nope, he does not. But I think you can see these guys over here. So hitting on 3 on these guys. 1 hit, wounded on 4. That's a 4. So they're going to have a 3 up cover save. They're good. And that's going to be it for the shooting phase for Dark Angels here. And nothing's going to charge, so that's going to be the end of my turn here. So we'll come back to you with the cards that I got. All right, so I got Secure Objective 3, and I got Supremacy. So let's see, D3 victory points, 2. All right, so that brings me up to a total of 4. So I think we're tied, actually, on victory points at this point. Well, he got First Blood. So, but I have Warlord, and he has First Blood. So let's see how this keeps going. All right, so we'll come back to you with the cards that he draws here on turn 3. All right, so he drew, he still has Secure Objective 1, then he got Secure Objective 3, and Behind Enemy Lines. So we'll come back to you with after movement phase for them on turn 3. All right, movement phase here. This guy ran up in through difficult terrain there. This guy moved up this way. His dude bro back there moved up behind him. And then these guys, 2 of them moved up so that they're further up into cover here. So that's it for the movement phase. His other drop pod still hasn't arrived in, so it'll be coming in next turn. So now we're going to go on to the shooting phase here. What do you want to start out with?
This guy's going to run?
The little dude bro back there is going to run. So we'll come back to you with the shoot phase. All right, so he's going to shoot his, they're going to start out the shoot phase here with this guy shooting his big old Gatling cannon into my Mortis Dread there. So hitting on 3s. Ooh. And then strength 6, right? So glancing on 6s.
Rending.
Oh, there we go. So that's 2 pens. He's dead. So, all right. All right, then he's going to shoot his stubber into that guy. So hitting on 3s. Okay. Or not. All right. This dude, bro, is going to shoot his big old cannon right onto them right there. See the first hit? That's a direct hit. So that's going to be hitting both of them. And then the other one.
Let's see, does that look like it's centered on him at all? Or?
It's not going to touch him.
Okay.
But it will be on the front end of the
So maybe
tank
we'll
there.
just go ahead and go back.
Go back over there. Cool. 2 inches that way. It's still going to hit them. So, all right. So we got 2 hits on each. We'll come back to you with that. All right. So we're going to go against here first. So the first one, he rolled those. So it's a pen, and then the second one is a pen. So it's 2 pens on the air. He's going to be a wreck. Actually, he's going to get a cover save through here because of this guy. But then this guy, the first one, 8, 9, 10, 13 is a glance and a pen. So what's the result? AP, what is this?
It's AP3.
AP3. So just roll 1. All right. And then roll, I got 2 cover saves from this guy over here, 5 plus. Oh, he makes 1. So do you want to roll the effect because they were both pens? So 6 is immobilized. So it's immobilized and down a whole point. This guy is down 2 whole points. And he's going to be, oh no, it was just a glance, right? Right.
Make it assault.
All right, so he's going to be firing 2 heavy stubbers, 1 into there so he can try to assault it, and 1 into this dude bro here. So hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. All right, 3. If I fail one of these because he took a wound from the psychic phase, he'll be dead. So 3 pluses. Oh, and he's dead. Slay the Warlord. Oh, dang. All right, these guys are going to fire into my biker there. Frick. He's not going to jink because... Oh, yeah, he's not going to jink.
Last time.
I know, yeah, he's not going to jink. So 3 regular shots. I can see him. 2 hits. And then a snapshot. Nope. So 2 wounded on 4s. So 2 wounds, but they're not AP. They're not rending, which is good because I can try to make a save. 3 pluses. Oh, he's dead. Double dead.
Hard.
Oh, let me see what these would have done. He was going to be dead anyway, so I'll take that. That just goes to show you, jinking doesn't do anything, right? Wah, wah. All right, we're moving on to the assault phase here. This dude, bro's going to assault into him. So I'm going to roll for Overwatch on a 5 and a 6. Ooh, and he is totally in. You ain't going to survive, guy. All right, yeah. All right, now this guy is going to assault into them there. So 2 grab guys are going to jump up, hitting on 5s and 6s. I got a couple shots. Alrighty. And these are going to be glancing on 6s, re-rolling because of grab amps. Nothing there. I got 1.
Uh-oh.
So he's got...
My shield is on the right. So.
Yeah. Alright, so he's got 1 hull point down. And let's see if you can make your charge. How much do you need? Like 11 inches, wasn't it? Something? Something like crazy long here. Yeah, just over 10, so 11 inches. So here we go. On 11. No, he doesn't make it.
Okay.
Alright, so yeah, I think that's the end of the turn. Oh no, we got the fight stuff. Alright, starting over here with the Hammer of Wrath. That's a wound. And he makes it. Yeah. But now here comes all of his attacks. So 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. All right, wounded on, yeah, he's dead. All right, that was easy. Boom. So that's the end of their turn. So we'll come back to you with the cards that he got. All right, so he got objective 1, and he didn't get behind enemy lines, and he got rid of objective 3. So he's going to hold on to behind enemy lines. So come back to you with the Dark Angels cards drawn here on turn 3. All right, so he's actually going to keep hold objective 3. He thought it was a different place, so that's totally cool. So he's going to keep on to that. So I drew over here secure objective 1, big game hunter, and secure objective 3. So let's see what we can do with this. All right, movement phase with the Dark Angels here on turn 3. This guy moved around a bit so he doesn't have Skyfire. He stood still. They stood still. They stood still. They stood still. And he had to stay still. So not a lot of movement, but we'll see what's going on. This should be a kind of crazy turn. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase because my Psyker is dead. All right, we're going to start the shooting phase with this guy shooting into this bro here. So hitting on a 3. Twin linked. Front armor 13, so looking for a 4 to glance. Nothing. All right, now this guy's going to fire snapshots into him. All right, black's going to be twin linked, so hitting on 6s. Twin linked. Nothing. 4 last bros into him. Hitting on 3s. All right. Glancing on 4. Yep. Glancing on 4s. All right, 1 glance. 3 up save. No. Goes through, so he's down to 4. All right, grab bros in here are going to jump up, shoot onto him. So 10 shots, hitting on 3s. Alrighty. Glancing on 6s, re-rolling. Re-rolling because of grab amps. We got 3 ups. Oh, he takes 1. Boom. All right. And now the squad in here is going to jump up and shoot onto him. The blacks are the Signums, hitting on 2s. Greens are hitting on 3s. Should have done it the other way around. All right. Now I'm looking for 6s. Re-rolling because of grab amps. Okay, so I got 1 so far. Better than last time. 6s. Nothing more. So just the 1. Oh, and he takes it. So he's down to 2. But he will not die. Alright, so I got secure objective 3. I'm going to get rid of secure objective 1. and I'm going to keep Big Game Hunter. So we'll come back to the cards that he drew here on turn 4. All right, so he drew Assassinate, leaving him with Secure Objective 3, Assassinate, and Behind Enemy Lines. So we'll come back to you after movement phase on turn 4. All right, movement phase. These guys moved over here. And these guys are moving this way, looking to try to get up into this tower over here. So that's it for movement phase, and now we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. I also forgot to show you that these guys dropped in. Kind of an important thing over here. All right, so they dropped in. All right, now we'll come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so his Tech Marine healed this guy 1 wound, 1 whole point. So now we're going to move up to the shooting phase for this guy. He's going to shoot his Gatling cannon into my Rhino over here, hitting on 3s. All right, wow, really good shooting. Strength 6, so glancing on 5s. And it will be a wreck, so I will disembark them. We'll come back to you with the results. All right, that's the result. They passed their leadership test, so they are not pinned. He is going to pew-pew these guys with his stubber, so hitting on 3s, 1 hit. Wounded on 4, nope. All right, Death Storm from here is going to fire into these guys over here. So it's going to hits. So we got 1 hit on each. So let's try glancing on the front one here on a 6. Nope. And then glancing on a 5 on the back one there. No. Okay. All right. He is going to fire his battle cannon over to here. All right. So let's see the first shot. Direct hit. So it's 1 on each. Second shot. Direct hit. So 2 on each. All right. So let's do the front one here. So on a 13. Nope. That's a miss. And a miss. All right, and then on this one, onto 11. First one is a pen, so it will be a wreck. Oh no, he gets a cover save. And 2 pens. So we got 2 pens. If I can make 2 5-up cover saves from this, he'll be good. Nope, he's dead. And it's AP3, so it's not going to blow him up. So that's a wreck, so I will disembark those guys and come back to you. That's the result, and they passed their leadership test, so they are not pinned. He is going to pew-pew his heavy stubbers into them, hitting on 3s. All right, wow, really good shot in there. Wounded on 4s. So 3 wounds. 3 pluses. 1 guy died. This squad here is going to fire into this squad over here. So we've got 10 rapid fire and bolter shots, hitting on 3s. Alrighty. Wounded on 4s. Ooh, wow, pretty good. So that's 5 wounds. 5 3-ups. Oh, 3 dead. Ooh, not good. And now 3 snap shooting with the heavy bolters. It misses. All right. This guy. Now that's it for shooting phase. So this guy here is going to charge into this unit here. So I'm going to fire Overwatch with the only things I can do anything, which is going to be the grav cannons. Oh, that's 8, 9, 10. All right. So hitting on 5s and 6s because of Grim Resolve.
Oh, nice.
Oh, man. All right. I will take that. All right. Glancing on 6s, re-rolling because of grav amps. Nothing. Re-rolling. Can I get 3 6s? No, nothing. All righty. So then I think he's got like a maybe more than 8 inch. Yeah, it's more than 8 inches, I think. Yeah, it was like 9 inches, I think he needed to get to them. Okay. All right, so he didn't.
Let's measure this way.
Yeah, just over. Yeah, it's just outside of 8 inches on him. Okay. So he didn't make the charge, but he didn't wound him, so there's that. And now this guy's going to charge into here. No, he did not make it. All right, so that's going to be the end of the turn, so we'll come back to you with the cards drawn, or the cards that he got there. All right, so he got Assassinate and Behind Enemy Lines, but he didn't get Objective 3 because my guys are actually denying him that one. So we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Dark Angels here on turn 4. All right, so I drew Kingslayer and no prisoners. So I've already killed his king, which is good. And I still got Big Game Hunter, so let's see what we can do. All right, movement phase. These guys stood still. He pivoted over that way. He moved around a bit so he doesn't have Skyfire. They stood still. They stood still. And he, of course, still stood still. So that's it for movement phase. We'll come back to you with the shooting phase here at the bottom of turn 4 for Dark Angels. All right, beginning of the shooting phase, he put his front arc for both his shields. So we're going to start with here. He's going to fire into this guy over here. Hitting on 3s. 2 hits. Front armor 13, so glancing on 4s. Nothing. This guy's going to fire onto him. So black's going to be twin linked, hitting on 3s. Twin linked. Okay. Glancing on 4s. One glance and one pen, so we'll do it one at a time here. Glance, pen. Oh, pen goes through. So +1 to the result. Oh, blows up. So additional D3. 2. He's dead. He takes him out. So boom, he's blowed up. So we'll find out what happens with the catastrophic blowy uppy thing. All right, the complaint is going to be right on top of him. Let's see if it scatters. Oh, it's going to be 7 inches going back that way. All right, so it's going to go right there. So it's just going to hit them with the outer, or it's going to hit him with the outer.
So we got the 4.
So we got the 4, and he doesn't get the +2, right? No. So what's a 4?
It's
Catastrophic. And the outer side is strength 4. Oh, he's got the middle one? Okay.
D8 4.
So 8 on a 12. So glancing on
4.
On a 4. No, nothing. So nothing got hurt. But still pretty crazy. And he lost his +1 to shield because now there's only going to be one guy left. Pretty crazy. Awesome stuff. All right, these dude bros here are going to fire into these dude bros. So I got 10 grab shots coming in, hitting on 3s. Whoa. Okay. Wounding on 3s, re-rolling because of grav amps. All right, re-rolling. Nope, so 4. I think the front guy, 5, let's go with 5 ups. And you could do it, I think 2 at a time, and then the third guy's not going to get it. So there's 4 of them, so 5 up. All right, 1 saved, 1 dead.
6+. Okay, so 1 dead so far.
1 dead so far. And there's 2 left. All right. Oh, 2.
Get some 6s.
No, so 2 more dead. All right. All right, these dude bros are going to fire into him up here. So 10 shots hitting on 3s. Oh man, my grav guys apparently don't want to shoot today. All right, glancing on 6s, re-rolling because of grav amps. All right, 1 so far. 1 so far. 4 up. Oh, it would have been good on the +1. So he's down 1 more hull point. All right, these guys are going to be firing onto him. 2 of them are going to be on the side arc, which are going to be the green ones. 2 of them are on the front arc, which are going to be the black ones. So hitting on 3s. Oh, geez, of course, at least the 2 on the side are hitting. Wow. Side armor is 12, so looking for 3s to glance. 1 pen. Oh man, 1 pen, +1 to the result. No, so it's just down 1 more hull point. All right, down to 3. Stormbolter's going to fire into the scouts over here because you got to throw your dice, kids. 3s. At 1, 4, nothing. Apparently I don't have to throw my dice. All right, so that's it for the shooting phase, and no charge is going to be made. So that's the end of the turn, so we'll come back to you with the cards that I got here on turn 4. All right, so I got no prisoner, so that's just worth 1 point there. Then I got Big Game Hunter, and because it was a super heavy vehicle, it's worth D3, 2. So that's another 2 points right there. And then I got Kingslayer, which is D3, which is only 1 point. So, yeah, not bad though. Got 4 points that turn. All right, we'll come back to you with the cards drawn for the Knights here on turn, or the Knight here on turn 5. So he drew Secure Objective 2 and Hungry for Glory. So that's going to be a little tough, I think. But he might be able to get Objective 3 if he can clear off my guys. So we'll come back to you. With the after the movement phase for the Knights here on turn 5. All right, movement phase here for the Iron Hands Knight. And then we have these guys moved, the 2 guys moved a little shuffle here, but the Heavy Bolter guys stood still. They passed their leadership test before from the shooting effects. He moved up this way, looking to try to take out those bros. He moved up behind him, going to try to heal him. And then these guys moved up into cover over here to be throwing some shade. And by shade, I mean sniper bullets on my way. So we'll come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 5. All right, these bros are going to fire into them. 3 guys can shoot. They're going to be snap firing because they moved. Nope, nothing. All right, these guys here are going to fire into these guys over here. So we'll start with the regular bolters, hitting on 3s. Wounding on 4s, nothing. And then we got the heavy bolter hitting on 3s. Oh, dang, yo. Okay. All right, Deathwind missile launcher is going to drop its shell on top of that guy. Onto the guy in the closest to you, right? Well, I'll direct it. Doesn't make a difference. That hits 2. So 2 shots into them, strength 5, right? So 3s, 1 wound, 3+ armor save. He's good. Okay, dude bro right here is going to fire his big old Gatling cannon onto these guys over here. So hitting on 3s. Okay, wow, really good. All right, and then wounding on strength 6, right? So 2s. What is it?
Yep, that's right. So 9.
So 9. So we've got 9 5-ups. What have we got coming in here? So 9 5-ups. Nope, they're dead. All right, now this dude bro's gonna use his pew pew stub into them, hitting on 3s. 1 hit. Sorry. 1 wound. 3-up armor save. They're good. All right, that's it for shooting phase here. So now he's going to charge into my dude bros over here. They're going to fire Overwatch, hitting on 5s and 6s. Ooh, I got a couple. All right, glancing on 6s, re-rolling because of grav amps. Got 1 so far. 2. Oh boy. 2, 4+. Oh, and he makes both of them. Epic. And then the charge, and he makes it. So that's going to be pretty brutal right there. All right, on to the fight sub phase over here. Hammer of Wrath. That is a wound. That is a save. Now he's got his 4 attacks coming in. What's his weapon skill? 4. So hitting on 4s. All right, wounding on 2s. 2 dead. This is AP2. Alrighty. All right, and I can't attack. So moving on to the stomps. D3 stomps. 2 stomps. All right, first one is going to be on both of them. The effect of that stomp is a 1, so nothing. All right, and then we've got, let's go 3 inches from there. Yep, so that's going to be able to hit this one. So let's see, the effect of the stomp is a 4. Tell me what that is.
I think it was a pen.
All right, we're going to find out what that effect is. It's a penetrating hit, so it is dead. That's huge. So they survived, but they're going to fail their leadership test because their weapons are useless. So let's roll the initiative. And I'm making it away. 2d6 for 6 inches. So I'll move them back, and then we'll come back to you with the cards that he got that turn. All right, so he got secure objective 3, did not get secure objective 2, and he's going to get rid of Hungry for Glory since I have no more characters left. All right, we'll come back to you with the cards drawn by Dark Angels here on turn 5. All right, so I drew a secure objective 3 behind enemy lines and secure objective 1. 1 and behind enemy lines are not going to happen. They're just not going to happen. So now it comes down to possibly getting 3 that his knight's on top of. Let's see what we can do. All right, we'll come back to you with turn 5 for Dark Angels. All right, movement phase. This dude, bro, moved a bit so he doesn't have Skyfire. These guys stood still. These guys moved 2 inches through difficult terrain. So they're not quite onto objective 3 there. So we'll have to see what happens. So that's it for movement phase. So we're going to come back to you with the shooting phase. All right, so beginning of the shooting phase here. He chose the right side as his arc for the shield, so it would cover up these guys and these guys, but it'll leave him open to this guy. So we're going to start the shooting phase with this guy because that's fun. So hitting on 3s, twin linked. All right, 2 hits. Side armor 12. You need 3 to glance. 1 glance and 1 pen. See the effect of the pen, +1. All right, so he's down 2 hull points though. That's kind of cool. All right, these guys are going to fire into him. He'll be getting his 4+ info on this one. So 4 shots, hitting on 3s. Ooh, okay. All right, side armor's 12. Whoa, get back here. Side armor's 12, so it's going to be glancing on 3s. Oh, 1 pen. What's the effect? Oh, and he makes the save. All right, these guys are going to fire into him. So they move, so it's salvo 3-5. So 3 shots, hitting on threes. Okay. Glancing on a 6. Re-rolling because of grab amps. Got one. Got one. Re-rolling because of grab amps. Another more. So just the one. Oh, and he makes the save. Oh, that's huge. That is super huge. Oh, okay. I think I got one more shooting phase. Shooting. All right, he is going to fire into them. Hitting on threes. 2 hits. Wounding on 4. 1 wound. Good save. And that's it for the Dark Angels here on this turn. I didn't get any of my cards. So now, technically I'm down by 1 because at the end of the game he'll have Line Breaker over here for him. Because I have 9 objectives plus Slay the Warlord. He has 8 objectives plus Slay the Warlord plus First Blood plus he'll have Line Breaker. So he will win 11 to 10 if the game ends here on turn 5. If it goes on any more turns, there's Lord knows what kind of math we're gonna have to figure out to see who can win what. So right now let's have him roll a die on a 3+. It goes on to turn 6. It does go on. All right. So we'll come back to you with the cards that he draws here for turn 6. All right, so he drew Domination and Secure Objective 5, and he still has Secure Objective 2. I don't think he can get any of those because he doesn't have even enough units to get Domination, and 2 and 5 are just not within range of him to get it all. So, or it'll be very, very close. So we'll have to come back to you. We'll come back to you after movement phase here for him on turn 6. All right, movement phase. 2 of his snipers moved further up into the tower here. He shot over this way, looking to try to take out him. These guys stood their ground over here, and he started making his way over this way, kind of trying to get objective 3 there to keep it away from me. So that's it for the movement phase. Now we're going to come back to you with the shooting phase here on turn 6. All right, snipers are going to fire into my dude bros over here. So 3 regular shots coming in, then the 2 snap fires. Okay, so 2 hits. Wounding on 4s, nothing. All right, so here he's going to shoot his stubber into that guy. Bing, 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 nothing happens, obviously. Now he's going to shoot his Gatling gun into those guys, hitting on 3s. Oh, okay. Well, but still. Wounding on 2s, right? Or strength 6. Strength 6, so wounding on 2s, AP 3. So yeah, 4. Oh, frick. All right, they're going to go to ground because that's the only way they've got any kind of save over there. So 4 6-ups, nothing. So they are dead. All right, Death Storm rocket launcher is going to jump onto these guys. See what happens. Ooh, 3 inches.
Does that look about right?
Yep. So it's going to hit one guy. Ooh. I think it only hits the one guy.
Okay.
So it hits the one guy there. Strength 5. No, nothing. All right, dude bros over here are going to fire into them. So they're rapid firing bolters, hitting on 3s, wounding on 4s. Got 1 wound, 3 up armor. He's good. Now we've got the heavy bolter hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. Got 1 wound, 3 up armor. Oh no, one guy dies. All right, these guys passed their leadership test, and that's it for the shooting phase. Now we're going to move on to the assault phase, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got on to the assault phase. So he is going to assault this guy over here. So I'm going to roll Overwatch, looking for 6s. Nothing yet. Twin linked. Nothing. All right, let's see the charge distance. Is maybe going to make it. We're going to find out. All right, so he made it in. So we'll come back to you with the fight sub phase. All right, Hammer of Wrath coming in here. That's a pen. So the result is a 3, so he's snap firing. So he is down 1 hull point, down to 2. All right, hitting on 4s. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yep, he's dead. All right, what your initiative stat? 4?
It's a power fist, so it's unwieldy.
Oh, but you're super heavy vehicle. I don't think you are. You're not affected by that because you're a walker. So, all right, so he's going to be dead. Let's see if I can do anything back to him. He's only strength 6, so he can't do anything, so he's just dead. All right, so that's the end of the turn. We'll come back to you with the cards that he got. Oh, I didn't get any cards, did you?
No, I didn't.
No, he didn't get any cards. He's probably going to get rid of Domination. So, I'm going to come back to you with the cards drawn for the Dark Angels here on turn 6. Alright, I drew Secure Objective 2, leaving me with 1, 2, and 3. I don't think I can get any of those. So, we'll see what happens here on turn 4. Turn 6, not 4. Alright, movement. They're not going to move, and they're pretty much the only guys I got left. So, we're going to go straight into the shooting phase. They're going to shoot onto him. He's going to use front arc, which is going to cover 2 of the guys, 1 of the guys side arc. So, they're going to be hitting on 3s. Alright, so these 2 hit. This is going to be glancing on a 4. The black is glancing on a 3. Oh, that's a pen on a 4 up. And he's got it. Alright, I think that's the end of the game because there's not much I can do with 3 guys left. I just wanted to see if I could get the moral victory. So, yet again...
Potentially one more turn?
Potentially, no, because the store's closing, they're turning on their power drills for some reason, so that's not going to be great for audio. So yeah, yet again, the Iron Hands and the Knights keep their secret. Will we ever find out what happens down here on this planet and why the Knights refuse to go back? We took out 2, so maybe that's enough to lower their defenses so we can sneak in as a force and get some more information. I'm sure we'll be back here. So, yeah, I hope you really enjoyed it. That was a bloody, bloody battle with giant robots blowing up all over the place and bodies strewn about. That was so much fun. So, yeah, really hope you guys enjoyed the game. Share, like, and subscribe the video. As always, I've been Phil the Glacial Geek. My opponent's been Ted of Mob Rules Podcast fame. And until next time, have fun.
Do you like Warhammer 40,000? Do you have a sense of humor? Do you like dirty jokes? And are you an adult enough to listen to some curse words every once in a while? Then make sure you go check out Mob Rules Podcast with Ted, my opponent from today, and even sometimes me. So head on over. I'll put the link in the description below, and be sure to check him out. Ted also did the bass line from our theme song. So check it out, and send them some love here from the Glacial Geek. So check it out. Mob Rules. Do it.